What's up, gamers? Barcode here. Today's video will be evaluating and ranking a newly released game on Steam called Freestyle Football. The Steam release date was February 22nd. I rated this game as a $15 game, and in one of my later videos I'll show you my ranking scale and how I price them out as a free-to-play game. Now, right now I am actually in the store. You can actually customize your characters pretty well. They have a lot of different customizations for shirts, pants, socks, shoes, and different accessories. Um, some of them do give certain stats, and when you buy them in the in-game points, they are there for a limited time, which is 12 days if you spend the 4,000 points, or 30 days for the 8,000 points. You can get points fairly easily. I only played about 6 or 7 games or so, um, and as you can see at the top, the points I have 66,000, the 4,000 points for a shirt. So I'd say it's fairly easy to get coins. For points, I should say. Coins are the pay to win factor. You can actually pay some real life cash to get some coins and get a little bit cooler equipment, etc. But as you know, I am free to play, and I'm showing you how to be free to play in these games. Right now, I am showing you the skill store, which you can buy certain skills for your character and customize them. You get a limited amount of skills that you can use, and I'll show you that in a second. But these are all the skills you can buy. You have to be a certain level for some and have enough points to buy them. This is the customization for your character. You can add your skills in here. It looks like you can have up to 16 total, but it looks like the last 2 is pay to win. As you can see here, at start the game, you searched for your team, and depending on your position, which I'm a midfielder, it has certain amounts of time lengths to get you into a game. It really highly depends on the time of day you are starting a game. If you're late night, it takes a little bit longer. So this will come up to be the lobby screen. You have 4 players on the team. Usually picks like 2 midfielders, a defenseman, a forward, etc. I skipped ahead and went straight to the game. So as you can see, the graphics are pretty decent. Um, I had a lot of fun playing this game, and I played it a couple more times after the fact that I recorded this video. But it was a very fun game. I'm going to rank the game while you watch some of the gameplay of it. For gameplay, I gave it a 3. Um, I would give it a little bit higher because I had fun playing it, but the keys that you use to play the game are QWE, ASD, and then you also use Shift for some. As you can see in the top right, where um, the map is for keys, it shows you. Depending on what side you're on, offense or defense, it highlights just to help you out. You can remove that in game as well if that's blocking your view. But again, gameplay I gave it a 3. For moving, use the arrow keys, and it's very awkward to use. It's either up, down, left, right, or diagonal. There's no like a control pad type deal where you can slightly move in a certain direction, so it's just a little bit awkward. For graphics, I gave it a 3 as well. I do like the 3D modeling, um, and the detail in it when you're up close is nice. There's a lot of customization, which is nice. I do like that, and I know a lot of free-to-play people like that, because you can choose whether to spend real money or not, or you can grind your way up to get the gear that you kind of want. For fun level, I give it a 3 as well. Um, I would rank it higher, however, like individually I would give it a 4, but because of the fact that it's a multiplayer game and there's teammates, I definitely dumped it down a little bit and gave it a 3. Teammates can be very aggravating, especially in this game where positions that you play, especially in soccer, the position you play is very important. If you're a defenseman, you want to play in the back line. If you're a midfielder, obviously in the midfield, as like an assist king. And a forward, you are the scorer, so your team relies on you to score. As you can see right there, our defenseman is not playing defense at all, so it gets aggravating at times, especially in this game. In this specific game, our defenseman was playing like a forward the whole game, so it was definitely awkward. So again, defenseman is up in the front, and that's what kind of lowered me down in the fun level. Now there is clans in this game, um, which is practically like teams, and I would think that it's a little bit more fun in a clan. Like you see there, I got an assist. When you do things like that, when you get an assist, when you score, it definitely has an O factor to it, especially when it's a nice play. There was another game I played that I made like an amazing pass, lob pass up in the front, and it just makes you feel good about yourself. For attention wise, I give it a 4. I was definitely always on my toes playing this game. Um, it's fast paced, it's exciting. You definitely get that O factor on good plays, and that's why I do like the attention. Again, there, I got aggravated because I had to run back and play defense. Um, yeah, so if you're gonna play a defender, please play defense. Um, you can, in the beginning, when you choose your character, you can have up to, I think, 4 character slots, or 3, and you can choose your position. So you can be a forward, defenseman, midfielder, and I have seen others where there's a center and something else, but I haven't seen it quite yet. So I think that might be a pay-to-win kind of deal. So. For time, I gave it a 3. I almost gave it a 4, but for 3, due to being a new game, it's hard to find a match at certain times of the day, like I was saying before. It depends on your position that you pick. A lot of people don't play defense, a defenseman, because they want to score, and that's what's fun. So a lot of people don't play defenseman. So I'm a midfielder here, but I actually made a character for defenseman because this specific game, actually, when the defenseman was not playing defense. So I made a defenseman. I get into games a little bit quicker. So for time, when you are on limited time, and such as myself, away from 2 kids, it's hard to get into a game like late night, and that's kind of when I typically play, when the kids are in bed. So if you're like me, a parent, a father, and you're looking to get a quick game in, I would tell you to pick defense unless you don't mind waiting, but that's just me. Sometimes the server's got issues, and like I've disconnected a couple times and you go back to a lobby screen. So for time, that's why another reason I gave it a 3 is there's just some server issues sometimes, but it hasn't happened too often. It's easy to pick up a game though if you're looking for 30 minutes of time. Like this game took about 10 minutes of playtime, which is a decent amount of time for just one game, and it's fast-paced, fun, exciting at times, so I that is a good thing for it. So the other team is actually winning right now, but we do come back shortly. I'll go ahead and leave this gameplay for you. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. There will be more content coming up in the future. I'm also going to be doing some gameplays, the games that I currently play, often, and there's a couple new games that have been released with Steam that I will be recording as well. So, see that pass. Anyway, I'll give you the rest of the gameplay to enjoy and listen to the sight and sounds of music. So until then, peace out.
Amazing! Red! Back to line. That's right. Great!
Sold! That's fantastic! Amazing pass! You know how to handle the ball.
Good, good.
Pass it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Almost. Well done.
Move! Keep moving! Good D.
Well, hold your position. Come on, here.
Move! Keep moving!
Leave it to me.
You pass better?
Goal! That's fantastic! Amazing pass! You know how to handle the ball.
Not the ball! Great! Nice pass.
Too easy. Simply the best. Unstoppable.